So welcome back to the channel, guys. There has been a couple of updates this afternoon. One of the main ones is Maeda has been speaking about his former boss, and he's been talking about the fact that the work that he did with him at Yokohama F Marinos before he came to Celtic. He's been saying that he's been admiring the fact that he's went on to higher heights, and he is dreaming himself of going to that higher stage. But Sky have done an announcement with regards to Celtic manager, and we'll listen to that update first of all.
Bringing you some breaking news this afternoon. It regards Celtic's hunt for a new manager, and as was first reported in the Daily Mail, we can confirm that Brendan Rodgers has held initial discussions with the Scottish Premiership champions in recent days. Could he go back? More negotiations are expected to take place later on this week. He is understood, though, to be considering various options. He, of course, had a really successful first stint in charge. 7 trophies he won at Celtic before he left for Leicester mid-season in 2019. Right, let's get you more on this. Michael Bridge is right across it. He's joined me here in the studio. Michael, what can you tell us? Could this be happening?
Well, it certainly could. It's big news for Celtic. As we reported last Monday, Jules, he would be sounded out about replacing Ange Postecoglou. However, Celtic have been looking at other candidates too. Now, remember, he left Celtic and he was linked to a vacant job at Leeds, despite plans to take an extended breakaway from the dugout following his departure from Leicester in April. I've told as well that West Ham also liked him if David Moyes left, but he is staying at West Ham. Now, while Celtic's bosses see Rodgers as a preferred candidate, the club are understood to be considering other targets, including the likes of Manchester City's Enzo Maresca. Leicester City have also been linked with Maresca as well. Now, it's understood Celtic will not rush any decision into replacing Postecoglou. One of the main reasons for that, Jules, is Celtic have qualified for the Champions League group stages already. I mean, in previous years, you know, in Scotland, you don't get much of a pre-season. You've got to hurry up and make your decisions early. This is obviously a huge decision for Celtic, so no massive rush. Their title defence will start in August. But yeah, big news coming out of Celtic.
I think the fact that the league does start in August, I'm sure that everyone associated with the club will be looking to try and get something tied up with the manager sooner rather than later, so that they can enter into pre-season and also improve the squad. Talking about players that are that came into the squad and done really well, Maeda has been heaping praise on the former boss, and he said that it's left him dreaming of a higher stage. The 25-year-old obviously worked with the Australian at Yokohama F Marinos before he came to Celtic on an initial 6-month loan deal. However, Maeda has become accustomed to new boss after accepting the Spurs boss. He will have to get accustomed to that. But is he basically trying to say, boss, come and get me? Asked about how his former boss, he was asking a Japanese outlet, asked about Postecoglou. He says, I think he's a great person, and I think I can play on a higher stage also. That's what he's built us up as manager. I want to do best and as good as I am as him. So he's talking about playing at a higher stage. Is that him talking himself out the door at Celtic already? Tell me what you think about that in the comments, or will it just be lost in translation? I'm sure Maeda will go on to bigger and better things, but is he one of the players that there's a lot of people giving quite a bit of stick during the season? Is he a player that we'd like to see go this summer, or is he a player that must stay? Should the winger stay or should he move? Looks like he's got his eyes set on a bigger stage in the future. Tell me what you think about it in the comments.